Hello from the Big South Network studio. I'm Mark Bryant with our Big South basketball season preview series for 2024-25. Very happy right now to have the new head coach of the Gardner-Webb men's team, Jeremy Luther, with us here. Now, a familiar name to Gardner-Webb fans perhaps because you were an assistant for 11 seasons.
11. I'm the old guy.
So now you are sliding over on the bench to the main chair, so to speak. How has the transition into that role been, and what, if any, challenges have you encountered?
Yeah, the transition's been great. It's been smooth. Obviously, being there 11 years and a lot of the responsibility Tim gave me over those 11 years. Just moving down a couple office doors, so that that in itself was fairly seamless. And then as far as our roster was pretty much set. I recruited almost all those guys, so that transition of the relationship with the players. It's not like you're coming in new to a bunch of guys that you don't know. I recruited them all, so as far as a coach-player relationship, it was easy to figure those guys out.
Yeah. Well, so now that you're in this role, are you changing anything up, or is it going to be a lot like what we've seen before from Gardner-Webb? What sort of style is the team?
Yeah, so Tim did a phenomenal job. I think I was talking with some guys out in the lobby. I think of our 11 years, 7 of those we were in the semifinals or finals. So we're not going to change too much up at all. We're going to play really fast like we had last year. I think we got some really good pieces, some pieces that a lot of people don't know about that were there with us last year that just didn't get an opportunity, so I'm excited.
Well, let's dig into that team a little bit. Who are some of the key returning players and what roles you expect from them this season?
So I got some non-traditional returning players with Anthony Selden and Jermaine Mann. Anthony played for us, was in our program for 4 years and left. Jermaine, a lot of people forget about. He was during COVID's year, so I always kid him. I didn't really see his face for the entire year. He had a mask on. But he left and went to Vanderbilt, and he came back. So those two guys have been in our system. They understand the league. They understand kind of our coaching style and what we want to do. I was able to keep both my big guys they went in the portal when Tim got the Western job and waited to see if I got it. I got it. They came back out of the portal back to us. I feel like we got some pretty experienced guys. Both guys are going into their 4th and 5th year. So we're a really old team. I would venture to say, without having looked it up, we're probably going to be one of the older teams in the league. Anthony Selden's going into his 6th year, the last of the COVID kids. So yeah, I kid him all the time. He's 25 or 26 years old. He's an old guy, old man. Jermaine's going into his 5th year. We got Shahar Lazar going into his 4th year. Isaiah Richards going into his 5th year. So we've got some old guys, some experienced guys. I'm excited about them. I think we got a chance to really surprise some teams this year. Daryl Simmons has really been doing a great job for us at the point guard. Didn't get a lot of time last year because we had DQ Nicholas, who dominated some of the minutes, rightly so. He was a good player in his 5th year. But Buddy's been doing a really good job. That's his nickname, Buddy. So he's been doing a great job. Taku Youngblood's been doing great. Some of our new guys that came in, the junior college kids and the prep school kids. So I'm excited.
Let's touch on the new arrivals. Who's going to contribute that we may not have known from the roster before?
So we got a kid named Pharrell Boyagono. He was a junior college kid, a former top 100 player in the country at the junior college level, really shoots the ball, really defends, a good athlete. And then we got Colin Hawkins. He is from Sunrise Christian Academy, which is perennially a top 5 prep school in the country. So both those kids are going to see a lot of time as long as they continue doing what they're doing. And then, we got Jacob Hudson from the Phelps School, who also, his team got beat in the semifinals of the Prep National Championships, and he had 29 points in that game. So talented newcomers. Again, a lot of this day and age is portal kids or transfer kids or junior. We did one junior college kid that was local, and we did 2 prep school kids. So I'm excited about all 3 of those guys.
We look forward to seeing them in action. As we look toward the non-conference schedule for this season, who are some of the notable programs lined up for you, as well as, I believe, a trip to Cancun?
Yeah, the Cancun highlights it. So, so we open up November 4th at Tennessee. We're kind of gearing up for that one. And then we've also got, that's on Monday the 4th. And then Monday, I think my date might not be right, but the 11th, the very next Monday, we're at Pitt. We have Cancun, we've got Charlotte, we got East Carolina on there. Our Cancun trip is tied in with a trip to Belmont. which is one of the games that you play on the back end. So our non-conference schedule is very difficult. I think I'm one of the only programs, if not the only program in the country, that's not playing any guarantee games. We're not buying one team. We're playing teams our level or a step above us. We did that because that's the only way you get ready for Big South play. We're not going to pay somebody some money to come in and win 119 to 64. I know people like to see that, and the players might like it, but how's that really getting us better for January and February? So we're playing zero money games. So I think last year our schedule in the non-conference was as high as 29th on KenPom, as difficult schedule in the country. We had 3 non-Division Ones. This year we're playing no non-Division Ones, so it's going to be one of the tougher schedules out there.
It should be an exciting year ahead. Then we look forward to seeing you take the reins, and we wish you and all the Running Bulldogs the best of luck this season. And we thank you for watching another installment of our season preview series for Big South Basketball 2024-25.